On this week's episode of the Wake Up with the Sleeper Boys podcast.
I believe more in fortune cookies than I do horoscopes.
Oh, I live by the fortune cookie.
I do live by the cookie.
That's not good, Bill. That's really
You
You live
never
by
steered
it?
me wrong.
I live
It's never steered me wrong. I attribute most of my success to the fortune cookie.
to the fortune cookie.
wow.
They're like little treats from God.
You're like, my lucky number's 21 this week. Yes.
I
That's
should
my
do
number.
that. I should play the Keno. I should play Club Keno with the numbers.
The lucky number.
By the way, hit a jackpot
How
before
much?
4
10.
spot, $72.
Nice. Yeah, there you go.
They're gonna say
That's good for beginners, man.
$13.
Good for beginners.
Okay. That's a good round of keto, baby.
The horoscope
It's
said
pretty-
to play Club Keno, so
that
Romantic.
was
man.
yesterday's horse.
romantic Club Keno.
I'm playing 69. He's playing the one spot. What a shameful ticket to turn into the bartender. You're playing the one spot and it's just 69. It's like it's my horoscope. I don't know.
Like, how old are you?
My favorite number.
69.
You know what? Give me the
man.
ticket back. Should put other
Oh, that's
numbers on there.
Here we go.
Wake up with the Sleeper Boys podcast, hosted by me and my brothers Bill and Dean. On this week's episode, we get into our weekends, a little horoscope accuracy, build your big three, breakfast food edition, followed by the always tasty treat in Dean's conspiracy theory of the week. And of course, we finish the show on a high note during Bill's Balls games. Bill, how was your weekend?
Not for the balls game. Got it.
Week was good. Not really much. Not really much. Not really much going on. Just kind of working right now,
Just
and
gotta get him.
Oh yeah.
you know, just doing the
Just
thing.
kind of working right now.
Just doing the thing.
You're kind of working.
Uh,
That's not a good endorsement if your boss watches this, huh?
No, you can watch it.
I don't think he watches. At least I hope. I don't know. I mean, we could use the view. So if you're watching,
Shows up Monday, just kind of working, huh, Bill?
yeah.
We need more out of you, man.
Terrible drivers still around. Doesn't ever get any better. I don't know what it is. Oh, did you guys see the Northern Lights last night?
I didn't.
I've only seen about 1,000 pictures.
I know they were all over. But I
I mean,
did get to,
it's cool.
yeah, I mean, it was I've never seen it before, so that was my first time. It was really cool, actually.
Yeah.
So I don't have any jokes or anything like that. Just quote of the day: "Ain't no party like a Diddy party." LeBron James.
Keep that quote rolling.
Keep that quote rolling.
I'll tell you what, them Northern Lights, man. I didn't get out and see it. I definitely saw 1,000 pictures, but if I did go out and see it in person, I definitely wouldn't have taken a picture of it and posted it online. And no, no offense to all the people out there who did it, because it's cool. But like,
I took a picture. I didn't put it online though.
see,
He's like, especially I won't now.
Well, yeah, I've just been waiting.
well,
I'm
there's
just a
only
late
there's
guy.
a million of this. Like, I don't know how many of the same picture I saw from 80 different people.
Right.
I'm like, yeah, no,
exactly.
you guys saw the same sky. It's a Joe Dirt situation, right? We're both looking at the same Northern Lights right now.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, my picture looked exactly like everybody else's.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not hating on people who did it. I'm just saying,
Sounds
I
like a little
wouldn't do
bit.
that. I mean,
Sounds a
yeah, it
little
does
bit
sound
like
that way. But it's like it's like posting pictures of fireworks or videos
Yeah.
of fireworks. You know, like no,
Yeah.
but we're not watching that.
Oh, you mean the finale?
I did.
Where they
I
show
did
a lot of
have
fireworks.
when we lived at the castle in Granville. We were on the 8th floor, and I actually have a video of fireworks going off. Which, yeah, I know they're fireworks, but it was like we were far enough away from the city that you could see all the fireworks like just span the whole horizon.
Yeah, that was cool.
Like different cities at different times, different boroughs and whatnot. So that was pretty cool. But I mean, the traditional, hey, look up here, the sparklers going. I agree. But
What do
yeah,
you
that's
agree with?
I wasn't gonna put it online anyway, but I did see that today. And I was like, oh, we must have saw it at the same time, everybody.
It's all right to post. I know. I'm sounding salty, I guess, about it. Like, we all know that there's gonna be 1,000 pictures. I'm saying I wouldn't, because I know there's gonna be a ton.
I saw the meme of Nickelback that said, "Look at this photograph." Facebook right now, and it had the same picture.
Saw the Homer Simpson meme at Moe's bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah.
My
You
weekend
guy.
was all right. Just kind of hung out. Didn't really do much of anything. I can't really remember. It's just us partying so hard, But I did see this thing of I think it was a My Strange Addiction or something like that. I'm not 100% sure, because I wouldn't call it an addiction, but this little girl, she likes like cockroaches, like roaches. And so,
Thank God you said roaches.
jeez, man.
I went, oh God.
So it started as like she had like 4 or 5 of them, right? And now she has thousands of them. And she's just like maybe like 8 years old, and her parents are like, they definitely don't like it. They're like, like, we think it's just a phase, and she'll just kind of get it's like, dude, she's literally got cockroaches just crawling on her, and she's just like, yeah, this one, like, pet it and stuff. Is there any way that you guys would let your kids have pet cockroaches?
No.
Hell no.
And she like dropped a
No,
box on
wait.
the floor, and it was baby cockroaches. They're like going, she's like, oh, we got to pick those up. It's like, now your whole house is infested with cockroaches.
Look, if one of my kids had like a little like mini aquarium and they had 1 cockroach in there or 2, it's whatever. But like, if my kids got like roaches crawling on them, and like, there's no way I'm saying this is a phase. I'm saying this needs to get the out of here.
She's
Like,
she's now the
we're not
the
doing
roach
this.
girl. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
there's no getting away. That's not a phase. Like, she just loves the insect, and that's all good and dandy. But like, even like during the interview, like, she was just like had like 5 of them just like on her chest. I was just like, like, they were like the big ones too. It wasn't like ones you'd see maybe around here. You know what I mean? But like the big hissing cockroaches, like massive.
That's crazy.
I bet she'd be hoping for that round on Fear Factor.
No, well,
Yeah,
you'd
no
have
kidding.
to eat it. You'd have to eat it.
Not my pet.
Pretty much. And then I also saw
Barry.
this thing where Barry, no.
Not Eleanor.
But I got to win $5,000 in front of Joe Rogan right now.
In front of Joe. And then I saw this thing where a family lost their cat, and I guess they had like a chip in it or whatever, and it ended up being like 900 miles away. Would you because you have to go, like, the people that found it aren't going to bring it to you. You have to go get it. Would you drive
Like,
the 900
hey,
miles to get your
congrats
cat
on your new cat.
I saw that because, like I said, like, I mean, you can't like ship an animal. I mean, I guess maybe you could.
I think
in a
you
state.
can, but
yeah.
it's expensive. You might as well drive.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, like, and I mean, they went and got
Unless you
their
try to
cat.
sneak it. Unless you try to sneak it, like put it in like a regular box and try and ship it U.S. mail. Hope they don't figure it out.
Throw some food in there.
At that point, yeah, you could get away. Yeah, you could do it cheaper, but
Just be like, hey, listen, spring breaks in April. We'll take a trip to where you are. And that's our vacation, I guess, to get our cat.
Man,
dude, just not get. How
900
did the cat
miles.
end up 900 miles away?
It ran away, and they just
Got on the back of a truck and
You
It
would
just
think like maybe somebody
kept
picked it
going.
up and then they made a stop and then it like ran out. You know, like it's friendly,
Something.
but it'll run.
Yeah. It would have to be something like that. I mean, I guess
Yeah.
it depends on how long it was missing. I didn't really read too much into the article, but I mean, if they didn't look like if it was an outdoor cat, you know how some cat you won't see them for a few days or whatever. Like maybe that cat just kept going. You know what I mean? Just hoboed it out or whatever. But
just a stick in a bag,
you're gonna bag, Puss in Boots,
some food and some catnip, and hit the open road.
hit the
Yeah,
old
give me a little
dusty
nip for the
trail.
road, huh?
But yeah, that was my weekend. I saw those. I thought it was interesting.
Cat had a wild time.
Yeah.
It's like I've seen some.
Oh man, that's pretty funny. I had the same stuff, work, football, practices, sports, weekend, It's like that's really all I'm doing. I was asked this week what like my horoscope sign was. I'm a Leo. And so for this, since I thought we were going yesterday, these are yesterday's horoscopes. For those watching, it doesn't matter. These are today's horoscopes. And I was wondering on the I was curious on the accuracy of the horoscope. So I actually wrote down all of ours. So bear with me. Leo, which is me. Some people who share your interests could call you today. You must want to take a walk while on the. You might want. Sorry, I'm reading my own handwriting, so it's a struggle. You might want to take a walk while on the phone with each other, but you will probably get into some stimulating debates. Don't be surprised if you both talk at once. New books that you will want to read could come to your attention in the evening. So
Very
stream
specific.
some movies on whatever you discussed. I gotta say, none of that happened at all. Nobody called me. We didn't discuss anything, and I didn't stream. I haven't streamed. So, 0 for 1. Next one is Aries, which is Dean. I thought you guys had the same one, but you guys are just
close.
enough apart.
Yeah.
Generally, Aries, you tend to be interested in what makes everything tick. From the human mind to the workings of the universe to religion, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Today, that interest could be piqued by something you read or hear. You might want to delve into a field of interest and learn whatever you can about it. You could have some insights that are as valid as anyone else's. So write them down.
Nah, I'd say no.
That doesn't sound like a horoscope. That just sounds like someone telling you what to do during the day.
Yeah.
But did anything happen?
I will say, I mean, I did watch a video that piqued my interest that I will be discussing later.
You don't have to say in detail what videos are piquing your interest.
Okay, man.
Did this
Well, I saw a lot
horoscope
of videos.
I saw quite a
say
few.
something about stepsisters or
That piqued the interest.
You're the best Big Brother I could have ever asked.
Oh my gosh. Oh no. Did you write
If
those
you know,
down?
you know, right? I mean, for my future reference, yes. No, but I will be. I did see a video that I seriously saw a video that I'll be discussing later.
Oh my.
Oh me. Off camera.
All right. So Bill Taurus. Stimulating convos could take place with partners of all sorts. Taurus, from business to exercise to romantic, some new and useful info could come your way that you will want to explore further. This is a great day to execute legal papers, enter into any kind of agreement or commitment. It's a good time to sign up for an online class or workshop. Make good use of the energies of the day. Did that happen?
what do you know? I signed up for classes and I got all my legal paperwork done.
Holy cow.
That's amazing.
This is amazing.
That's incredible. Did you
No, I
get
did
any
none
of
of
that done?
I
None of
know.
that? What about-
I went to work, yelled at bad
Where's-
drivers, and went home.
Where's your wife? Did you get any anything romantic going? Any
Oh.
romantic conversation?
No. No.
Oh, you had to think. Oh, he was like, well, I did say, look at this.
And then the romance turned to comedy.
Hey, babe, check this out.
Yeah, Bill, we've seen it.
Yeah. That's great. There he goes
It's
again.
perfect.
It's so good.
No,
Well, I
that
thought-
happened.
None of that. Well, I thought it'd be, I don't know. I was asked and I'm like, well, I was curious. I was sure that these were the answers we're going to come up with. Maybe we'll do a horoscope another time, another day, and see if they line up any better. Those were from horoscope.com. So
Wow.
I don't know if there's a more legitimate website, but I'm like, well, it's horoscope.com. So they're at least there at the beginning.
No,
Like some,
I believe more in fortune cookies than I do horoscopes.
oh, I live by the fortune cookie.
I do live by the cookie.
that's not good, Bill. That's really
You
You live
never
by
steered
it?
me wrong.
I
It's
live
never,
by
it's
the
never steered me wrong. I attribute most of my success to the fortune cookie.
to the fortune.
wow.
They're like little treats from God.
You're like, my lucky number's 21 this week. Yes.
I
That's
should
my
do
number.
that. I should play the Keno. I should play Club Keno with the numbers.
The lucky numbers on
By the way, I hit a jackpot a couple weeks ago.
how
The
much?
four
10.
spot, $72.
Nice. Yeah, there you go.
Nice. They're gonna say
That's good for beginners, man.
$13.
Good for me.
Okay. That's a good round of keto, baby.
The horoscope
It's
said
pretty-
to play Club Keno. So
That
Romantic.
was
man.
yesterday's horse.
romantic Club Keno.
I'm playing 69. He's playing the one spot. What a shameful ticket to turn into the bartender. You're playing the one spot and it's just 69. It's like it's my horoscope. I don't know.
Like, how old are you?
My favorite
69.
number.
69.
You know what? Give me the
man.
ticket back. Should put other
Oh, that's
numbers on there.
That's funny.
Well, I can tell you without looking at a horoscope, I can tell you what's written in the stars. And that's the plethora of delicious offerings at the one and only Adobo Boy. Isn't that right, Bill?
Sure is. Adobo Boy is the official sponsor of Wake Up with the Sleeper Boys podcast. As you know, Dean, Eddie, and myself, we are proud Filipino Americans, and we love a delicious Filipino meal. And Adobo Boy delivers just that with their amazing food and vibes that are unmatched in the food industry. Not only do they have delicious food, they also go against the grain of a tradition. I always screw that up. Against the grain of a traditional restaurant and tinker with their menu to bring you an amazing variety of Filipino cuisine. Their menu rotates weekly, so there's always a reason to come back to try more authentic Filipino food. One dish you can always count on is that Kuya Collins chicken adobo, a Filipino classic.
Oh,
With tender chicken braised in soy sauce, vinegar, and coconut milk, served with quail eggs, which I did not eat. Jackie's papaya salad and cucumber slices over rice. I had it yesterday. It was delicious.
I bet.
So good. Enjoyed it. Didn't eat the quail eggs.
I wonder if those. I've never had quail eggs, but those are. Good.
Oh, they're good, man.
Yeah.
They're good. Yeah. I've had pickled quail eggs, regular quail eggs. Those are the only two kind of quail eggs I've had. It didn't sound like I had a big list, but those are the only two kinds. They were both
Devil
good.
quills.
Deviled egg, quail egg, over easy quail egg.
They're little baby eggs.
Yeah, they're small. Mm-hmm.
Do they taste like
I'd love them
normal
in
eggs?
some kuya. They taste like what?
Do they taste like just normal eggs?
Mostly.
Okay.
Mostly. I mean, they just look like mini eggs.
Okay, gotcha. If you're not feeling the chicken adobo, they have a Liampo barbecue especial. It is pork belly, grilled Filipino style with sweetness and smoky flavors. That's paired with a mango salad and a side of rice. Sound delicious. I went with the chicken adobo yesterday. So good. Every time I go there, the food's delicious. But if the chicken adobo is not there, that means the staple of Adobo Boy is there, and that is Red's Pork Adobo Bowl. Dean, I know you've had that. Just tell us what it is.
Oh, with pleasure. Oh my gosh, I'm crying. It was tender pork braised in soy sauce and vinegar, a lot like the kuya kai or whatever.
It's Kuya Collins chicken adobo.
Collinsworth kuya.
Collins.
Just chicken adobo.
The chicken adobo. It kept similar to that. It's tender pork braised in soy sauce and vinegar on a bed of rice with Jackie's achara, papaya salad, cucumber, and a fried egg. I eat everything separately as Ace recommends it, or you can mix it all up like Bill and Ed both do. It's delicious either way. Worth buying two, for sure. And get some lumpia while you're there, if they got it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's always so good when I go there. I wish I could go there almost every day.
It's always so good.
It's just so good. So, if you're into trying new and different foods like I described and Dean described, or just like some amazing adobo and vibes, stop in and say hi to owners Ace, Jackie, and Red, who are amazing people who genuinely care about your experience. Eddie, let's go over the experience. And
it's an incredible experience. Yeah, dude. I mean, said before, what don't you get when you go? You know, Bill, you were just there. You walk in, Did you experience those vibes? Did you experience the aromas that were coming right to you?
Oh, yeah, yes, I did.
Yeah, that's the same thing everybody gets when they walk in. They get to the front of the line. They get to order that amazing food. Did you get to order some amazing food?
Oh, yes, I did.
And on top of that, I guarantee one thing is for certain. You did not pay full price for that delicious meal, did you?
I sure did not.
And that's because he got 5% off by saying Wake Up Podcast. That goes for anybody on your total order. You get 5% off. You say Wake Up Podcast. They're going to give you that discount. You're going to walk in, you're going to get the vibes, you're going to get the ambiance, the aromas, you're going to get the food. And on top of that, you get a generous discount on a great meal, 5% off just by saying Wake Up Podcast. Again, that's 5% off just by saying Wake Up Podcast. Really a deal you can't beat.
No, you can't. And he actually told me yesterday that someone has used the code word.
Of course.
So
All the
someone,
time. I'm sure it happens.
Why wouldn't you?
I don't know why not. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know what else we can say to get you to go there. It's amazing food.
Yeah. It's
I
worth
mean, you might not want to go there when Dean's weirding out over there. And
The ambiance does take a dip when Dean's eating in the restaurant. Most of the time,
still
he's not
still
there.
go. He'll just be in the corner. It's weird. It's fine.
7 empty bowls laying around me. Sure. Wake Up Podcast. Give me another one.
5%.
So if you want that 5% off, you want that delicious adobo, you want those amazing vibes, Adobo Boy is open Tuesday to Friday, 11:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. for lunch and 5 to 7:30 for dinner. Saturday is the same schedule except that dinner is open till 8:30. Adobo Boy is located at 3740 28th Street Southeast in Kentwood, Michigan, inside the amazing Food Hall, I think is what they're calling it. Amazing Myanmar Brunch and Rice are two separate restaurants, both good. Adobo Boy is right there in the middle. They seem to all work together, and it's pretty cool to see. So get there, get fed, get happy. It is always better at the Adobo Boy.
No doubt.
No doubt.
You know, Bill, next time, because you guys live close to there, when you're in there, maybe make a little suggestion, because what sounds amazing would be maybe a little breakfast adobo. Maybe a little, it's already got the egg. We already got the chicken. I mean, maybe throw a little bacon in there. I don't know. Maybe a little breakfast
we could
adobo.
We could probably do is maybe come up with a concoction. They'll name it after us. Kind of like Kuya Collins.
Named after Doug Collins, former Detroit Pistons basketball coach.
I think Kuya is like aunt or something like that.
Yeah, he's anti Doug Collins.
Doug loves himself some chicken adobo.
He does, man. He does.
Loves
He
it.
does. He
Loves
looks
it.
exactly like a guy who would get a Filipino wife. Does he not?
He's missing a stash, but besides that, yeah.
Yeah, true. Great point. I mean, unfortunately, breakfast adobo is not a regular purchase option, but many tasty treats definitely are at breakfast time, which brings us to this week's Build Your Big Three Breakfast Food Edition. For those who don't know, this is a snake style draft where we build our big three. We draft 1, 2, 3, then back down 3, 2, 1 until we build our big three draft style. And since we are doing breakfast foods, starts with a B, which means we got to start with Bill, who has the first pick, followed by Dean, then myself. So, Bill, round one, pick one. What do you got?
Can I ask a quick question before we start?
Sure.
What different styles of eggs is that considered a different item?
I say go with whatever you want. Whatever you want to say.
But all right, go ahead, Bill. That's completely
I mean, you could
unhelpful. All right.
say you could come to you and you could say eggs. You could come to you and you could say omelet. You could come to yourself and you should just say scrambled eggs. You could say cheesy eggs. Whatever.
But if somebody just says eggs, that kind of takes all, except for omelets. I would say omelets are different.
No, I mean, because if you just say eggs, I'm just thinking regular eggs.
Like scrambled.
Yeah.
That's what
Whatever.
if somebody was to just say eggs, I would think scrambled or boiled.
Sure.
Okay.
Which
That's all
Bill's probably going to take off the top of the board right
I know. I gave it to him.
He gave it up.
Yeah. My number one is eggs.
All eggs.
Yeah.
Eggs.
I am going to go with bacon.
Ooh,
Bacon.
Number one.
Oh. Mm. It's a good pick. It's a good pick.
What do you like most about bacon?
Dean's been moaning every food I talked about tonight.
Every
It's been
time
30
you
minutes
talk.
of moaning.
That's right.
What do I
We have a
like about
large
bacon?
female audience.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
What's your favorite thing with bacon? Do you just like to eat bacon plain? Do you prefer it on something else? I mean,
No,
bacon's a great choice. It's a first round pick, no question. But
Definitely.
I was just curious.
No, I mean, dude, you can have it with anything. I like just bacon straight off the
would
griddle, or
I would say it's the most versatile of the breakfast foods.
crispy, soft. It don't matter. The older I get, the older I get, the older I get, the harder I want it. You know,
Yeah, no, that sounds right. No, that adds up.
No, really though, the older I've
bacon
gotten,
too.
yeah. It all
It's like, actually, I meant
comes full
sausage.
circle.
Are you sure you didn't mean sausage?
Dang it. Older I've gotten, the crispier I like bacon. I don't know.
I agree with you on that. Yeah.
You know,
When I was younger, I love soft bacon.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I've actually made bacon that's a little bit of both, and I would have to tell you, like I take the raw bacon and I have like a bag of like I put some flour in a Ziploc and I put the bacon in there and then I take the bacon off so it has like the loose flour off and I put it in the oven and cook it that way, and they don't shrink pretty much at all. They stay in the nice long strips and they're crispy and kind of soft. It's incredible. I like, you know, who knows? It might not be for everybody, but
it's an interesting way to cook bacon. I don't think I've ever heard of anybody that does that.
me neither.
yeah, I'm an innovator, man.
Hey man,
When it
I'm
comes
an
to
innovator.
bacon, no, I saw it online. It's not my original idea, but I saw it online and I tried it. Man, I really like that.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I
It
could
would be
send
nice
it
to
to
get
you
the
guys.
best of both worlds.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I got it. You just toss the bacon in some flour. And then you put it in the
you don't
oven.
know what temp to cook it at. You don't know how long.
I'll know when I want my bacon cooked. That's how long. That's
No,
how long
you
it's
don't.
in the oven.
You have no idea. You don't even know the process.
15 minutes.
It's not.
It sounded like an almost correct answer.
I'm not even sure. I don't know off the top of my head. I'd have to look at my.
I would
note or
eyeball
whatever.
something like that anyway if I was going to do that.
I bet you would, and you'd mess it up.
Maybe, yeah. Trial and
Did you
error.
even put aluminum foil down on the sheet on the sheet pan?
No, parchment.
See, that's where you messed up again.
That's where I messed
That's where it
Screwed
is.
up. That's where I screwed up. It's
Idiot.
the parchment. Well, anyway.
All right.
Pick 2, round 1. I'm going to take biscuits and gravy.
Ooh,
Man,
Staple.
B&G.
I thought that was going to go number 1 off the list for sure.
Dude, I don't even have that on my list. That's how terrible of a list I have.
I
in
don't
front
even
of
have
me.
a list. That's just something. This is something I
gosh.
love.
So I gotta
Something
go
I'll
big.
moan for the next 20 minutes. Thinking
I
about it.
love biscuits and gravy.
It's
Oh.
the best.
So
It's the
good.
best. So good.
I always
Sausage
throw some
gravy.
Franks in there.
Oh yeah. Any hot sauce really you can put
Yeah.
on it. Tabasco is fine. I know a lot of people hate on Tabasco, but that's my
I like
favorite to put
Tabasco.
on eggs and biscuits and gravy and stuff like that.
Great choice.
So
I judge breakfast places off biscuits and gravy, because if you can't do that right, I don't want
you
anything
really-
else you got to offer.
that's fair.
And I hate your fucking guts. Some poor guy's having a bad day back there. You just go berate him in the back. Your biscuits and gravy suck. Spit on him. What I'm talking about. All right, so this is I feel like biscuits and gravy sent me into another level, because it
Put
just
you in a
was,
new realm.
I don't know why I wasn't thinking that, because I almost always order that
Yeah,
if I go
that's
someplace.
for sure.
So I'm gonna go with steak.
I mean,
I
T-bone
mean
egg?
steak, and then I'll go eggs as the next as the round one or round two pick one. I'll just go with regular scrambled eggs on that.
The steak, is it? Are you thinking T-bone or
Oh, it's got to be a
country fried?
T-bone. It's got to be a T-bone. I think
Yeah.
it's got to be a T-bone if you're going steak and eggs.
For sure. No,
Yeah.
I get it.
I think that's
I
a
was just seeing
classic.
It's a good clarity right there.
Yeah, extremely well done. Burnt to a crisp.
You give me a big old bottle of ketchup.
Let me just squirt that.
I love my ketchup and extra well done steak. America, buddy.
I would say, you know what? Thinking about it, like I hadn't thought about this before, but probably for breakfast with a steak and eggs, I'd probably want it a little more medium well than I would like a dinner time steak.
For sure. I agree with you on that.
Yeah. Sounds great.
Yeah, that sounds good right now. Hit up a
That
diner
sounds
here
pretty
soon.
Where's your biscuits and gravy, mother?
Gravy.
I'm
Watch
judging
Wake
you.
Up. I'm doing a big 3 right now. All right. Well, round 2. Well, I think that'll still be there. So I'm gonna say like, I don't know how, I want to say red skin potatoes, like seasoned red skin potatoes, or like, I guess you call them home fries almost. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like some
Like the
seasoned
home
red skin potatoes or home fries, whatever you want to call
We'll
them.
call it home fries red skin potatoes.
Yes. Love those.
I mean,
gotta have a starch.
I mean, it sounds awesome.
Yeah. Especially if they're done right too,
I mean, if they're done wrong.
I'd still eat them because I'm fat. I put ketchup on them anyway, baby. Come on.
Even when the waitress comes to the table, you're like, no, this is good. No, everything's good.
What am I supposed to say? It's terrible as I'm eating it?
Yeah.
Shove it, I want a discount. Oh, I hate
Could you at least wipe the grease off your chin, sir?
No.
So American fries?
Sure. Yeah.
Is that what that is? American?
Yeah, they're American fries. Yeah.
I'm a patriot.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go with a hot cinnamon roll.
Ooh. Likes that.
It's a good one.
It's a good one. Do you just eat the middle out? you the one of those guys?
Wouldn't you like to know, you sicko?
I want to see. I think we should have a cinnamon roll challenge next week.
Oh,
It takes 30 minutes.
I eat so many cinnamon rolls, my fingers go tingly. Let's see. Do skillets count? Does that count? It's kind of like everything's in there. You know what I mean? I don't know.
No, that's fine. It's kind of like if you
Like
were to say an omelet, it comes with all the crap in it. So
You want to say a breakfast skillet?
like
you just be vague about it. Or
okay,
broad.
that's
broad.
fine.
Yeah.
Like a hash brown skillet.
Or like a
Breakfast skillet's fine. I like that.
It's up to you, man.
I'll say it afterwards.
What?
Breakfast skillet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Breakfast skillet or hash brown skillet, either way, it's your choice.
Hash brown skillet only has hash browns on it though. So
yeah, no,
The skillet's made out of hash browns.
breakfast skillet
Skillet
because breakfast skillet because you can pretty much whatever
Yeah.
your favorite skillet is.
you put some bacon in it.
I had, oh yeah,
Some hard bacon.
I had this. It was not hash browns, but it was American fries. This was last week, and I had peppers, onions, sausage, and then I had them add gravy on top.
Sounds like a Denver scramble. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. It was like it wasn't the Denver one, or
Well, the Denver ones has ham in it too.
oh yeah, no, I got a different skillet that I just added the gravy because the Denver skillet had gravy on it.
Sounds
Exceptional.
Next time, let me know when you're going.
He's like, we should have a skillet off next week.
Skillet off. So good. Ooh,
We
now
have multiple skillets.
I'm kind of torn on my last pick here, especially after you said skillet. Not because I was going to get a skillet, but it was because of something I thought you would pick. Honestly, I mean, sausage is still on the board, but I already got sausage gravy with my biscuits, and I got me some hash browns. You know what? I need something a little sweet. give me a stack of pancakes. Some maple syrup.
Pancakes.
Classic.
Classic. Could have gone anywhere in the draft.
Is that what
Just
you
one
thought I
of
was
those.
gonna pick?
No. That'll be an honorable mention. Very
Uh,
honorable.
You mentioned the one I was I'm going with sausage links.
Yeah. Links.
Almost undefeated. You know,
agree.
just as far as tasty treat, just pop in front of you on a breakfast table, a sausage link. I don't know what time I've turned one down.
I agree.
I've passed on other things. I have not passed on a sausage link.
Agreed.
Which means I won this Build Your Big Three. Well, I'll go over these while you guys think your honorable mentions. Build Your Big Threes, breakfast foods. Bill, who led off the draft, round one, pick one was bacon, followed by a hot cinnamon roll, and then breakfast skillet. Dean's first pick was biscuits and gravy, then American fries / redskin potatoes, and then pancakes. My first pick was steak, scrambled eggs, and sausage links. I don't see a bad breakfast in the bunch here, guys. To be honest with you.
I'd be pretty
All I see are
satisfied.
Happy meals here. You guys got some honorables you want to throw out there?
Yeah, there was one I thought when Bill said skillet, I thought he was going to go this route, but like corned beef hash. You know what I'm talking about? That's. I mean, I remember Mom used to make that for us all the time. I mean, given it was out of the can, but it was so good. I thought that was the route you were going to go with every single time. Waffles, you know. Other than that, I mean, I think we mentioned pretty much all the hard hit. Over easy eggs. That's the one.
Toast.
Toast. Yeah.
Oh, I love toast.
Of course.
Yeah,
tell me what you like about toast.
The jam.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I mean that's
you butter in that bad boy or what?
I mean, pretty much hit all the hard hit.
To
heavy
me,
hitter. Juice.
a big one
OJ.
that we could even do our its own its own build your big three on is donuts. Huge array. I've thought about that, doing that before. Muffins, a bagel, breakfast burritos, breakfast casserole. I mean, that's some stuff I had written down. So, I mean,
I had
what?
4 donuts today.
You had 4 donuts?
Who?
What kind were they?
We'll save that for a big 3. I don't want to give them away. It was a Long John. It had
Here comes the moans.
it was like a pumpkin filled one, like pumpkin.
All right, no moan for that.
It was cream. It was like a cream. Chocolate one. Of
a circle chocolate, like a regular chocolate donut,
glazed. Yeah.
So it was like a white glazed with the chocolate frosting.
No, it was just one of those, like almost like a, I don't know,
like a double
cake
chocolate,
donut.
Like a cake donut,
like chocolate donut with the chocolate frosting on it.
No, it was just like a chocolate donut with like a kind of like a light glaze on top.
Oh, so just like a straight up.
It's one of my
chocolate
favorite.
donut.
It's my favorite donut.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right, it's good.
Okay,
Donut.
all right,
Yeah.
And then I had another Long John. 2 bites.
What was you had it in 2 bites? Was it another pumpkin?
No, it was a custard.
Because
It was
the custard was so good.
Give us your 4th, Daddy. There.
I did. There was a second
There's
Long
2
John.
custards. 2
I
custard
thought you had
boys.
4.
I was
We
so
got
bad.
2 Long Johns of chocolate.
And then the pumpkin one.
And the pumpkin cream thing.
Yeah.
I thought that was one of the Long Johns.
No,
No.
it was just a donut.
Oh.
Kind of like how like a jelly filled one would be.
Oh yeah, like a Bismarck.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, that's my favorite. Is a raspberry Bismarck.
Yeah.
I'm not big on the jelly filled donuts.
Cool.
Could
You're
you
wrong.
eat him? I mean,
I'll eat them because I'm fat.
and when the waitress comes by, oh, it's really good.
It's so good. Legitimate.
Oh man, great. Excellent big 3s. I mean, really you can't go wrong with any of those. I mean, I'm starving just looking at any of those lists right now. But sometimes, things can sometimes go horribly wrong, even though those things went right. I guess we'll find out what goes right or wrong. Dean's conspiracy theory of the week.
Oh yeah. This week, it's kind of dark, I would say, but this one doesn't really have a name. This theory doesn't have a name, but I started calling it the coincidence government theory. So this theory asks the question of whether or not the government is keeping free energy from the population in order to make money off the people. There's been a lot of scientists, physicists, and whatnot that have said to have made major breakthroughs in the energy field, but in one way or another, something happens to them. And I'm going to rattle off a few of the coincidences, and you guys tell me whether or not me and the guy in the video I watched are tripping or not. So to start, there's a few of them too. So to start, there was a man named Ari Dago who patented technology on free energy. He was heading to the airport to meet with some investors, but never made it because he was found dead in his car. Okay. Next, we have I'm probably killing his name, but von Meridoth. He was the leader of the European free energy movement. In 1997, he had a major breakthrough. And as they were working on the prototype, he was found dead after apparently falling out of a window. Then we have Dr. John Mullen. He was a nuclear physicist that worked for one of the largest military contractors in the world. It's said he discovered something really big in the world of energy, but before he could publicize this info, he died from arsenic poisoning. His girlfriend was the lead suspect of this investigation, but was also found dead in her apartment as well. They didn't go after any other suspects. Case closed. Then we have Dmitry Petronov. He invented a plasma battery that powered his 2-story house for 14 months. He went to the store one day to get some bread and was never seen again. Zachary Warfield was also working on a plasma battery and met with Dmitry Petronov a few times to exchange notes. And he mysteriously died in a boating accident in Washington, D.C. before he could publish any of his findings. Eugene Molov was an expert physicist in cold fusion. He claimed to have a working prototype of a free energy device, but the day before he could go public with his findings, he was beaten to death. Rory Johnson, this is just a lot of deaths here. So Rory Johnson invented a cold fusion motor that generated over 500 horsepower. The Department of Energy took a restraining order against technology so he could never publicize it. And you guessed it, he died mysteriously as well. He just died. I don't know the
Jeffrey Epstein.
Dear Lord,
is up next.
No, I got two more. Mark Tomvin was awarded a patent for a zero energy system after he developed his working prototype. He was also found mysteriously dead. And the kicker in this one is that his research is also all missing. And then the last one that I'm going to say, because there's more, there was a man named Stan Thompson. This was a more popular one because he was the guy that invented the car that runs on water. After making his working prototype of this, he met with 2 investors for lunch to push this technology out, gain money, and to push the technology out further and to get it out more widespread to the world. He died during lunch. His last words were, "I've been poisoned." And then he died right there. So
How do they know that?
people in the restaurant, I guess. I don't know. So I think, the theory is like, are they trying to keep people quiet so that way, obviously, to make money off of everybody? There's also a theory that like they've actually found like cures to different diseases and stuff, but they've kept it quiet because obviously, if you get cancer, you pay a lot more money in the treatment than you would if you had to take a couple of pills a day. Like going through chemotherapy costs you, thousands and thousands of dollars. Whereas like if you only had to take a couple pills a day. And the same thing goes for the free energy too. It's like if you give people free energy, now all of a sudden you're not getting, money for different, energy supplies like mining and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, is the government like purposely keeping free energy from the world, or are all these deaths just by coincidence? Does coincidences happen like that all the time? Immediately following the breakthroughs of these people? That raises an eyebrow to me. What do you guys think of that? I think I need to watch my back over this weekend.
Well, yeah.
Aren't you going to the Red Wings game?
Oh no! Mysteriously died.
Lots of people around.
No.
Anything could happen.
I wouldn't say it'd be mysterious. It'd probably be me choking on a Little Caesars hot dog or something. Like, Little Caesars doesn't have hot dogs. That's where they got
Mysterious.
me. They put it in my deep dish.
Ask him, Ed.
What's the believability level on this, Dean?
I mean, I think it's a 9. I think it's extremely believable. I mean, you really look. I mean, even
you are dying this weekend.
even like with Tesla too. Like when he figured out a way to create free energy. I mean, essentially just unlimited energy. His investor was J.P. Morgan, and he immediately pulled all his funding and shut him down immediately. And I know there's a little bit more to that, but that's all I can remember right now. But even like things like that, that's a more popular one. And it's like, it's not crazy. I don't think all these things just happen literally days before they're about to go public with this information. Then all of a sudden they're just, oh, you're dead now. You know, like, I mean, I know it happens. Like if it was like once, twice, sure. You know what I mean? Like it does happen. Like it's not crazy for people to pass away. That's just life, you know. But for all these different instances with these people that have made these massive breakthroughs in technology and free energy for everybody, and then for just to die literally days before is like that's very, very suspicious to me. And it's not, I don't think that's just a coincidence. You know what I mean?
Fair. That's fair.
And it would make sense because, I mean, obviously money, you know, runs everything. And the more money people make, you know what I mean, the more powerful they are. And, you know, it's not crazy to see that. There's also some other theories that I'll get into in a later date. But yeah.
I'm curious how this like self-sustaining energy, what it is and how it works.
Right.
I don't know. It just
don't get
like,
too curious because you'll mysteriously
I'm not going to
die.
figure it out. I mean, so I don't got to worry about it because there's zero chance I'm going to put that together.
You just become a beautiful mind. You're just like,
just out of nowhere.
Oh! Found your true passion.
I go from a complete dumbass to knowing how to make my own energy. I'm not sure that's happening. That'd be sweet. And then
with my horoscope, you would. If you were an Aries.
What was that?
Today.
What was that? Makes everything tick from the human mind to the workings of the universe to religion. That's you.
Oh, yeah.
Is that how you feel?
No. Maybe. I don't know. It's conspiracy. What do you think?
I don't know. I mean, yeah, I could see it. It's one of those things where you're like, okay, yeah, I mean, you can see that being the case.
There's more than what I said. I just put it into bullet points for those because those are the ones that were like specifically in the video. But if you look deeper into it, I mean, there's more than just that. That's just free energy. You think of all the others, you know what I mean? Like cures and just different companies, and it's pretty wild, man.
Yeah. You are a wild man.
You are wild, man.
Oh yeah. That's right.
I mean, crazy stuff. You know, I mean, it always is. So as we go from wildly mysterious to wildly fun and incredibly sexy for this week's Bills Balls Games.
All right. So I told you guys before the podcast that I wanted to do a name that tune, but because of copyright, we cannot do that, unfortunately. So I came up with the next best thing, which would be name that fast food item.
Oh,
Yes.
We'll stick with the food theme this week, I guess.
Yes.
So I've got.
I can name the whole Wendy's menu. That's been proven.
It's true. It's proven.
been proven in less than 20 seconds.
I have 8 items here. Who wants to go first?
Eddie can go first.
All right.
Yeah, D can go first.
No.
I won last time, so D.
That's fair.
All right.
All right.
This sandwich was offered as a promotional item in the 1950s. It was added to the regular menu in 1965. Word is, well, hold on real quick.
It'd be funny if I just said it right now.
Easy.
Didn't even describe it.
Oh,
It's just
okay.
the history.
Um,
I just know it off the history. 1965.
Yeah. It was added to the regular menu in 1965, where it is still on the menu today. The sandwich consists of 0.125 ounces of ketchup, mustard, 7 slices of dill pickle, 2 pieces of cheese on a toasted bun. It's rehydrated onions and 2 1.6 ounce ground beef patties are the contents of this sandwich. If I say the last clue, see the whole thing was like, if you guys could get the last clue
before you're.
Is it just we're just guessing the item? It's not like we don't have to guess like the restaurant or anything, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, because I have
I could be a tiebreaker at the end, something like that.
Yeah.
If it's tied, I'm gonna say I know it's not it. Rehydrated onion. 7 slices of pickle. 7. That's the only thing throwing me off. Otherwise,
that's what it said in the description.
Mm.
I've never remembered 7 in there, but it is.
And you said 2 slices of bread.
I said
Usually.
yeah.
Well,
2 pieces of cheese on a toasted bun.
and toasted bun. Yikes! I don't know.
I don't think there's 7. The workers don't put 7 on it. Let's put it that way.
2 all beef patties, 7 slices of pickle, 1.25. This sounds like a McDonald's item. Rehydrated onions. Is it a double cheeseburger?
That's correct.
Is
The
it?
way you came to that is amazing.
Well, here's
what
the
I would
thing.
have guessed too.
I had a buddy that worked at McDonald's, and he said that the ketchup and mustard were very specific in ounces. I think if it was like anywhere else, it'd just be like ketchup and mustard. It wouldn't say
Right.
1.25 or
Right.
whatever. So McDonald's was a giveaway to the fat, to the fatty in me.
All right, Eddie, your turn. This delicious sandwich was introduced in 2007 as part of a Back to Basics promotion by the new CEO of the company at the time. The addition of the product was part of a push to add menu items that appealed to the young adult demographic. As a result, the sandwich ended up being the official burger of the Canadian Football League. This sandwich consists of a bun, 2 whole beef patties, ketchup, mayo, American cheese, and bacon strips.
Yeah. So bacon, burger, ketchup and mustard, or ketchup and mayo.
So that could be from anywhere.
Yeah. 2007.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, I think I have an idea.
You probably do.
See, if I give you the restaurant,
I'll just
I feel like
guess. It doesn't matter. I'll go with a Baconator.
that's correct.
No
I
way.
would have been off.
Yep. The
Two
bacon
slices
eater by
of
Wendy's.
bacon?
No,
They
I
do.
never. It just says
Well-
bacon strips.
It is only two though. They rip them in half.
I've never deconstructed a bacon eater myself to find out.
Good guess. Good job.
That wasn't because
Wow.
I wasn't anywhere close to that.
Well, it just seems simple in Wendy's. I don't know.
The kicker is there's no mayo on it or mustard. Sorry.
Right.
All right, Dean.
I think that holds true for most Wendy's.
This next food item originally launched in 1984, but the name had changed since it was a staple of this restaurant. And it disappeared in 2020, only to come back in 2022. Tomato sauce, 3 cheeses, diced tomatoes, refried beans, and a filling of seasoned beef between 2 tortillas.
I already
Is
know
this
it.
item.
It's the Mexican pizza from Taco Bell.
That is correct.
It's got to be.
Lay up.
It's the easiest
I
one.
just Euro step that.
All right, Eddie, you're up. This
Good thing
next
she's Luca with a Mexican pizza.
All right. This next fast food item originated in 1946 in a tiny diner called the Dwarf Grill in Hapeville, Georgia. The sandwich is so
Hapeville?
beloved. Hape with
Oh.
a P. The sandwich is so beloved that it is now served in 48 states and comes with 2 pickle chips, a buttery bun, and a hand-breaded seasoned boneless chicken breast. Name that sandwich.
I don't know if I could name it. I'm guessing it's like I'm probably wrong anyway. The Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich.
That's correct.
That's exactly what I had in mind too. Yeah.
That's exactly it. Look at you
Is that what
guys.
it's called?
I bet-
Yeah, it's the Chick-fil-A original chicken sandwich.
Oh, okay.
I would have taken
I've been to
the Chick-
Chick-fil-A once, and that was like almost a decade ago.
I've only been like 15 times or something.
But I
I've
know
been
I
there twice.
remember being there, and it was very simple.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
good.
Yep. All right. Dean.
Mm.
This bad boy is an icon in the fast food industry since its inception in 1967. Originally, the name started with the Aristocrat and the Blue Ribbon Burger, but both names obviously failed. Debuting in Pennsylvania, it was sold for 45 cents and was actually made to copy the Double Deck hamburger by Big Boy.
Ugh, that's also a layup.
It's not for me. I can't.
I mean I can give the or it's it consists of onion, pickles, cheese, lettuce,
Okay.
sesame seed bun, and a special sauce
Yeah.
on 2 all beef patties.
Are you trying to get the point? I mean, holy
I gave you guys every ingredient so far.
It's the ingredient. But it still doesn't help me though. I still
Really?
can't-
What?
I know I'm gonna
That's
be
insane.
I mixed
know-
it up on purpose though.
I'm trying to think of I don't want to make you go through that whole description again.
I can.
Shouldn't.
No. No. I honestly
You're so
I'm drawing a huge blank.
It pisses me off. Oh, he doesn't have this.
Well,
It
Mexican
is
pizza.
kind of crazy.
All right, go ahead and repeat it. Repeat it again. I don't know.
All right.
Give me
You
one
mean the
more.
whole thing?
No, not the whole
Oh.
thing. I don't need the
There's-
history.
I think his time limit's up.
I need what
All
you
right.
said before you gave me the ingredients. Not
There's
all of it.
onions, cheese.
I don't need the ingredients.
Oh, then what do you need?
I forgot what you said before. without.
Oh, I
the
said debuting in
1960s.
Pennsylvania. It was sold for 45 cents. It was actually made to copy the double deck hamburger by Big Boy.
I don't know, Big Mac.
Oh,
Obviously.
I think because you left out the bun, so that's what threw me off. Because
He said sesame seed bun for
He
crying
said
out
toasted,
loud.
but there's 3 slices of bread, okay, in a Big Mac.
Well, he can't
I never said toasted.
hand it to you, even though he did with special sauce and
Well,
sesame seed bun.
I put special sauce on everything. Whoa! Don't be
That was
dirty.
ridiculous. Bill,
Dirty.
he should lose a point.
All right, here we go.
Well, once he
Next
said
up.
Big Boy and it was a copycat, that's what threw me off.
That's
All
what
right.
gave it to me right away.
Really, I
Yeah.
just thought McDonald's was before Big Boy. I thought they had it before them.
McDonald's probably was around before Big Boy, but Big Boy made the Big Mac, and then McDonald's copied that.
Mhm.
Those
All right.
bastards.
This item was created in the early 1960s by brothers that were concerned about the growing fast food craze and wanted to offer a quick service alternative to burgers. In 1964, the first restaurant location opened, and these were sold for 69 cents. Bleh. There are variations of the sandwich that can be enjoyed with mainly a sauce that is original to the store or a horseradish sauce.
And I'm supposed to name a particular sandwich, the roast beef sandwich.
From Arby's?
Yeah.
That is correct.
Nice.
That is correct. All right. 3-3
that
going into the last
I didn't
two.
need 10 minutes to answer, but it's fine.
Well, if we tie, you win. Okay, that makes me feel
No,
better.
I know. Trust me.
All right. Dean, you're up. Introduced in 2006, this item is a top seller at this restaurant. There's a combination put together that makes people want you to copy it for themselves, wants them to copy it for themselves. It can, if I give you, okay, it contains gravy, mashed potatoes, corn, cheese, and boneless chicken.
That's his last one.
Yeah.
You gave him 3 of the easiest questions on planet Earth.
The Chick-fil-A.
This is
sandwich one
ridiculous.
Was pretty easy. That's all I'm saying.
It's not.
It
There's
is-
a lot of places that have
You
Popeyes has a
had-
sandwich like that.
You had the
bowl.
option to go
KFC.
first or second.
Fat salad.
I didn't know what
KFC.
questions you were going to ask.
Fat salad.
Mark me down for a fat salad from KFC.
All right, Ed. Last one for the tie/win. This item was created in 1957 by the co-founder and originally sold for 37 cents. They created the burger to match a rival restaurant in Florida and had succeeded by selling a larger burger. Initially, the sandwich was made with a plain bun. However, that changed around 1970, and in 1985, the weight increased as well as the bun changing again. The weight of the burger went back to its previous size in 1987, and in 1994 went back to the bun that they have now.
Okay.
This burger contains mayo.
Questions like
This burger contains mayo, lettuce, tomato, pickles, ketchup, sliced onion, a beef patty, and it is on a sesame seed bun.
it's a Whopper.
There you go.
Best
It was
burger in the
a little
game,
long-winded,
baby.
but it was because of the bun. He's just like it was introduced in 2006 and it has all the ingredients.
Dean, yours is a Mexican pizza. Now let me deconstruct that for you. Let's see if you can guess it. It's one of the newest things.
Pizza.
They just brought it back
I mean,
18
the double
months ago.
cheeseburger I thought was kind of tough because of the 7 pickles. Threw me
That
off.
was easily the hardest one for you. Hey, man, I just get sensitive about things. Okay, don't. I'm saying Bill's spoon feeding you over here, and he's jamming Whoppers down my throat. Bun
You
way.
chose for you to go first or him to go first.
It's true.
You act like I
offered
chose
to let
the
you go
questions.
I just read it straight down.
How
the
would
line.
How would I know what questions are in what order?
That's the point, baby. But time wise, you definitely had me.
We tied.
That's Bill's balls game.
4-4. Great game as always. That was a good game.
Little learning, little food.
Yeah. For those of you out here, let us know what you scored, if you got them all right. Your thoughts on Dean's conspiracy and what we missed during Build Your Big Three Breakfast Foods Edition. So that'll do it for this week's episode. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you next week on Wake Up with the Sleeper Boys Podcast.
Here we go.